Hi everyone, good morning. I Kalpita from 7 HR team of 7 Sins. Today we are here to know about the presentation skills. Am I audible? If yes, you guys can chat, send in a chat box. There is a live chat option. You guys can just send a message where I'm audible to you all. Okay, now let's start a session. What is presentation skill? Presentation skill can be defined as set of abilities that enables an individual to interact with audience. Many of the people feel terrified because when they're asked to make their first public talk, some of them are initially fear. If they ask for the public talk, there'll be fear enough. To overcome your fear, you can just have a confident voice and success in every situation. Common to audience with a solid first impression, actively engaged and involve the audience. Effect use of powerful visual, dramatically improve sales performance, maximize your career potential. So, presentation is means of a communication that can be adapted to various speaking situations such as talking to a group, addressing a meeting or briefing a team. So, you should be confident enough while presenting and you should know the topic before you present. Conducting effective seminars. The key of effective seminar is well-versed preparation. I always start by preparing 1 week prior to my seminar. I took out for new techniques to identify many audience. This can only happen in a topic that is supposed to be delivered in studies. Like, I will take an example of myself. When I was a student, the first seminar which I took was I was very nervous, where I was not able to talk also. So later on, I just keep up myself, motivating myself, and I started presenting in front of mirror, standing in front of mirror, so that I just improved my presentation skills, and I started working on my PPTs also so that it could help. I started including the keywords which can be easily attract to the audience. So that this, if you can't explain it simply, you cannot do it in good enough, said by Albert Einstein. Okay, now active the nervous. Yes, teach with the concept. Make the seminar interesting with particular demonstration and activities. Like when you start your seminar, you should grab your audience to your side so that they'll take interest and see the listen to your seminars. The basic core of seminar is to involve the audience, and the best way to do it is to make them move. Play with new audience, but make sure you're not playing with the facts that you are presenting to them. Pay attention while you're presenting and be confident enough while you're presenting. And plus point is you should have a loud voice. If any technical issues happens on the stage, you should not panic. You should not be nervous. You just throw your voice out so that they'll hear. Be confident enough while you're preparing. Few things that you should be taken care in a seminar is be comfortable outfit. Wear the comfortable outfit which you're comfortable in wearing it. Not necessary of having a typical formals and all. Wear a comfortable and decent outfit which attract the audience to you. And keeping a clock rather than wristwatch and keep a track of time. Once you are attending a seminar, please don't lag your time to the topic. Just give a certain information which is needed and which should be given. Don't drag your time or don't be very quick in your time. Like, you should not be so fast enough. Like some of the audience may not understand you. So you have to be normal, and the topic which you're telling them should be in a flow that they have to understand it. In long seminar, take a break. If, yeah, in example, like even I feel very boring if the seminars are very long. So if the seminar is very long, please just boost a break to them. Just give one IQ questions to the audience so that they interact and their mind get free up so that you can continue your seminar later. So now choose the audience seating which can bring out the discussion in a better way. Like if you are taking a normal topic in your seminar, try to interact with them, and so that you can just interact with the audience and seminar goes well. Then seating is a better liner seater arrangement. The audience have a better view at each other, enhance the flow of the discussion. Where you guys have, like when you're giving a seminar, give a eye contact to your audience. Don't stare at one person all over the hall. You just see and you just speak. Some hand movements should be done while giving a seminar. So you should be confident in the topic which is needed, and you should be bold enough. Eye contact. Some of us will be very afraid of eye contact, where we can't speak, like staring at the eyes, we'll get nervous, so you guys can't speak to them. So the eye contact is a main thing in a personality skill. Okay, in company nowadays, presentation skills plays an important role, like in convincing the clients and customers. After you join to your work, the presentation skill plays main important, where you guys have to convince the clients and the customers in the eye contact also. Initially management, like if you guys have a very good presentation skills, it is better to able, like mission and vision of the organizations to the employees will be good. If you guys are very good at your communication, very good at your presentation skill, very good at your eye contact, very bold enough and confident enough. If you guys like, you're not like, you guys have afraid of stage, you have like stage fears, something, overcome it by talk to your people you know well. Keep on talking to them with the valid points, and try with a group of small peoples, like 5 members, 10 members. Later on you can just talk to more people in the auditorium. Why is eye contact necessary and not an option? You guys have any idea about it? Okay, fine. It is looking at the things for a long time that repels you and gives you the deeper understanding. One the person start contacting with the eyes, you can better understand them, and what you are telling the person can understand well. This is exactly where every public speaker strives to achieve, that is to be understood by his audience enough so that he can make them believe in what they say. If you're not confident enough in telling the words to the audience, they'll say that, oh, this candidate is not good enough, like talking and all, he or she don't know the topic at all. Like you have to be very confident while telling or giving what information you know. Believe in what you say. First, take a topic, believe in what you say. Later on, you can discuss. And you can make them understand well. A good and steady eye contact is necessary due to following reason. Why is a good eye contact is necessary due to following reason? Guys, if I am bit fast, please let me know. I can just moderate to your level. Please send a message if I'm bit fast. Please send me a message in a live chat so that I can reduce my speed level. Anyone can just tell me if I'm fast? Fine. Eye contact helps to concentrate. It would help to catch the attention. Like eye contact, if you concentrate one thing, so that it helps you to concentrate on the topic, and it helps to catch the attention of yourself. Like if you go and present your presentation to audience, they have to just know like, oh, who will listen to this and all. They should not be, they should be active enough. What the next point will be, what she'll be explaining. I have to get more points and I have to get more knowledge. And this eye contact will boost your confidence, because the confidence plays a major role in a presentation skill, because whatever you say you have to be in a confident, so that it will leads to the good presentation. And convert the speech into friendly conversation. Don't keep on reading your presentation, or don't keep on like do blah blah blah. You just sit and like you have to give a speech where it can conversation turns into friendly way. They can also understand and they can also interact with you, ask questions with you, so that it will be helpful to you. If you have belief that I can do it, I shall acquire the capacity to do it. Even if I am not having it at the beginning, well, I would call it a huge lesson in few words. Like, take an example of myself. When I was a student, like, I was thinking that I don't have capacity of teaching students, and I was afraid of audience also. Later on, I just kept on practicing, and I was confident enough about what I'm telling, and I was prepared for my PPT presentations before, so that it helps me to keep up, and it gave me the strength also to be good at the presentation. Okay, what are the problems encountered while practicing eye contacts? What problems you'll be getting, like staring rather than looking? Okay, the staring is not a good way or in a presentation. Looking is a better way. Having eye contact for more than 6 seconds without looking away, blinking reverse describes. Like if I say like you guys have to have an eye contact with members, like if with your audience, you should not stare them and make them scare. You should be aram say, just give 6 seconds of eye contact with them, so they come into it. If you feel any audience is distracted from your seminar, just look at them and start explaining, so that they'll understand well and they'll come up to your point again. Panicking at frozen and raised eyebrows. A single fraudulent can make a doubtful useful. You should not do some like blinking your raising your eyebrows, two eyebrows or one eyebrow. That will be not good manner for the presentation. Forbid accepting the faces. Some of them will like and some of them don't accept. So this is not a good sign of raising your eyebrows and all. Just look at this for 6 seconds, so that the audience will get attention. Making you feel vulnerable and explore. I are reflection of your inner self. However, this realization can make you feel exposed, and in such situation, all you need to do is take a deep breath and start again. Like if some distraction happens, or if you forget any point, or if you're not able to talk anything, or you just forget all, so you what can you do? Like you can do yourself by taking a deep breath, having a pause in a between, like not a too long pause, like 1 to 3 seconds of pause, taking a deep breath, and you can start a session and keep on interacting. The more you interact, the topic gets more interesting to the audience. Like don't target them and ask the question. Commonly, you keep on asking the question about the something which audience know, so that you can just interact and even it won't be lag. Speak like to overcome your fear, there is a few tips that I can tell you guys is you can do a daily exercise, like having a meditation for 10 minutes that keep your mind fresh and calm. And you can have a common sense while speaking, what to talk and what not to talk. And like sharpen your presence in a stage, like you have to grab the audience, so you have to sharpen your presence. And public speech, speaking session. If I say one of you to speak, obviously you guys will be very afraid to speak. Like in front of your classmates you guys can speak, but in front of the public or large number of audience you can't. You like you feel afraid. Don't you have no, you should not be afraid in talking and all. You just take in knowledge about the topic, stand in front of the people, just deliver what you know, what exactly you know, confident. Like you should be very confident about what you have to tell and what you're telling to the audience. Is audience are able to understand you, or you guys have to make time to understand? You just deliver it very slow and neatly so that the audience will understand you well. And the second tip will be speak in the front of mirror. If you're afraid of the people at the starting, keep on speaking yourself in the mirror. Just give 10 minutes of time and stand in the front of mirror and keep on talking. Whatever you know, keep on discussing by yourself so that it will improve your confidence level, and you can get to know many topics. And whenever if it is a sudden time to give a seminar, you guys can be ready and give the seminar to your audience. And you can plan for a topic. Like if you guys have a seminar for tomorrow, the day like one day before it, be ready with your topic for the day. Like advance preparation is a very best way for you. Like if your seminar is for the next month also, be prepared by this month only, so that it will boost your confidence. And some topics will, like you can just deliver the topic in a flow that the audience can attract your sentence and speak on a particular topic. Then like if you are ready and preparing for your seminars, so that it will help for the particular day, so you guys can be very confident enough. If the seminar day postponed or preponed, you guys have no tension, so that you can go whenever it may be. If you're prepared early, you guys can go and present your presentation very well. In case if it is like tomorrow you have to prepare, there is so less time to prepare, work on your ppts. You should, like your students and who are listening to you should get attracted to your ppts, so that it helps to boost your energy also, and it helps to boost your confidence also. Like if you stand in the front of mirror and keep on talking for few days, it will help you to maintain a good eye contact also. So if you're like, some students or some people will be very scared of giving an eye contact to the people, they can just stand in the mirror and practice, so that they'll overcome their fears, and they can also speak aram se in a public session. Fine. And like I'll just give an example. When I was a student in my college, I had to prepare a present for we was having 200 marks for our presentation for every subject. Then that was very first and new presentations for us. I was very panicked. I don't know what topic to be selected, and I was not knowing anything about the topic also. I started working on it. I got many information. I just added a key informations to my ppt, and I was very afraid. And when I went on the stage, I was very nervous, where my hands were really shaking and I was not able to talk. Then later on, by one or the other subject of ppt presentation I started giving, I was very confident enough later, so that I started daily. I used to practice for 20 minutes in front of mirror, and alone I used to speak about the topic. I just used to sit in front of laptop on ppt and started explaining it, so that all this boosted me and my confidence level increases. And you if in the middle of the topic, like if you're not getting the topic, or like you're very nervous about a topic, you guys can reveal a great moment of your life. So you guys can tell the people what came up to overcome your fears and all. You can just tell a great moment of your life, so that the seminar or any presentation, it will be helpful to you. And you can completely recall the personal experience which you wanted to add to my like some in some ppts, no, you just can't add only the subject topics. You just have to explain them by giving an example which you are already experienced, or any personal contact you can add to the point, so that you guys can have a nice talk, and you guys can have overcome the fear. And like if you start sharing your personal experience and all, no, you feel somewhat normal talk, so that you guys will not be so tensed and all. Okay, now the like body language, how it should be when you're on the stage. You should not be shivering and all. You should be confident enough. What you're talking, fact of talking about your body language, it should be normal. Some hand movements should be done, not much like hand movements and all. Some hand movements should be done. Then yes, I have a live chat. One second. Yes, your attendance list and feedback list will be posted in like 20 minutes before ending the session. You guys will be getting your attendance list and feedback link. Sorry. Okay. The way you sit, may you speak. Like if you're sitting and giving a seminar or you're presenting, the posture of sitting should be very formal. You should aram se sit, aram se explain the things what is there in the PPT. Okay. The way you dress is much more important. It should be a pleasant, not you should not wear, you should not be so formal also. It should be a comfortable cloth which you are comfortable in it, and it should be a pleasant cloth, so where the audience get attract to you. Now the presently in something that you need to work up daily is what you guys have to overcome your fears, confident and all. Have given you some key points, work on it. So if you keep working on your key points, one or the other day you'll be confident enough for presenting. What should I do to improve my eye contact? Make it a habit. Try to talk with your eyes everywhere. Like whenever you see a mirror, talk in your eyes only, so that you get some confidence. Eventually become a habit. Like if you keep on doing 1 days, 2 days, you'll be bored. I know you guys will be bored for 1 or 2 days. Keep on doing that. Like after 1 week or 2 weeks, whenever you see the mirror, you'll give a eye look at the mirror, and you'll get a confidence. So keep on practicing it, so it will become a habit for you, and it will help to look natural in your speeches. Like if you practice well, when you're going to give when you're going to give a seminar, so that it will be very speechless, flowless talks will be there. So you on the stage also, you can aram se go, aram se give a seminar, so that audience also will grab the knowledge. Practice yoga for 15 minutes. Now you have many online apps to learn yoga. There is no necessity of going to yoga class. Nowadays you have better options. You can just practice yoga in online session also. Doing yoga and meditation helps you to get a concentration level will increase. It will not only improve your concentration, but also improve you to calm and relax. If you guys are very tensed and you just go and talk, you do blah 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 and all, and if you guys are not so you have to be relaxed when you're giving the presentation, because if you're calm and relaxed and talk very well, the audience will grab the points easily to you. When bunch of people are staring at you, okay, this experience I had one experience in my MBA where I we had a program of improving our skills and all. Later on, without knowing, my dean sir called me to the stage and told me to speak about something about this session which happened before. And I was very nervous. There were many students in the seminar hall. I was very nervous and I had no idea that dean sir called me and tell me to speak about the points. And I just went. I was quite nervous. Later on, I had practices for the PPTs and all. A bit confident level was increased in me. I just went and I just told my experience to all the students what I learned in the previous sessions and what are the improvements in me and all. And later on, it became a habit. If my teachers are like, who can come and share your experience, I would be the first one to raise my hands, and I used to go and I used to talk. Then later on, my teachers were like, not some other one, some other people come and talk. I was very confident enough at the ending of my college so that I easily go on a stage and speak about the topic. Where this all helps me, like I just concentrated myself in the front of mirror speaking so much, and I practiced yoga, meditation and all. These all help me to overcome my fear and help me to give a presentation very well. Okay, now if I just told you a few minutes back, like if you get a time of preparing the PPT, you guys can prepare within a month, or it is very much early, you can prepare one week before or one day before. Before preparing your PPT, you should know some smart notes, like some key points, that if one key point, if like for me, if someone give eye contact is a key point for me. I keep on explaining about the eye contact, so that in one key point you should have many explanation, so that you can explain and it will be very easy to understand by yourself. Making a notes is a very important way. If you attend any seminar, or if you attend any presentation, if one of your friend is giving a presentation, he'll be giving beautifully, but in some points he'll give you some hint points, so that if you note down that, it would be helpful for your presentation also. And in PPT and all, no much you can't give a paragraph writing. Only key points you have to give in a presentation, and you have to keep on explaining about it. These all helps you to keep your head down while speaking. Don't ever do this, staring at the floor and speaking. That is not a good manner for your presentation. Just look at the audience, look at the lights, look at the audience. Keep on rotating your head, look at your right side, left side. Not Don't keep on staring. Don't never ever look at down. Keep your head down. That is a very bad sense for your presentation, and it will be a negative point for you. Never bend your head, and just be confident in what you're speaking. That's okay. In some situation, every person makes a mistake. You guys can forget the points, or if it'll be like telling some wrong points, that's okay. You be confident enough. If you forget for the point, you can go to the next point, so that if you keep on explaining, you'll get to know the point which you have forgotten, and you can aram say explain the topic. Don't panic, or don't stop your presentation in between, because if you stop your presentation in between, you guys will get a negative mark. Keep on talking, keep on telling and interacting. if it is in an interactive way, no, it will be a very good presentation. Like if you keep on interacting with your audience attention will not go somewhere, it will be on your presentation only, so that the audience will be like, oh okay, I'm getting some knowledge about attending this presentation, and they'll be very happy, and you will be having very much confident enough for your next presentation also. That's okay. If you fail in first presentation, that's okay. Don't give up. Keep on working on your presentation. Keep on working, so that it helps you to improve your knowledge also, and it will be confident enough. That's okay. Some of them will laugh at your presentation. That's okay. You can just improve yourself and give back to them. Later on, they'll be like, yeah, we laughed at her, but she came back and she's giving a good presentation. So that the persons who laugh at you will not be like, they'll not motivate you. Once you give back to them with a very confident and very good presentation, they'll only like, though that day we laughed, that was a wrong thing we did, like they'll only understand. Don't be afraid of anything. Be confident enough while you're telling. Be confident enough, and the topics which you'll be ready for the seminar, no, you have to be very particular about the topic, and don't panic while speaking and all. You should know the topic well. Just google it out, you'll get many information. You will be having a very good time for your preparing for the presentation. Google it, you'll get many information, and you can add the experience which you had. And like, yes, please wait, your attendance list will be posted soon. Please do wait. Okay, now a negative impact over the audience. If you just give a negative impact the next day, or this seminar I don't want to attend, she don't know to talk, she don't know to tell, she don't know to explain, that comes. You should be confident. If it is wrong, that's okay, be confident enough in telling, but don't repeat the mistakes again. You have to improve your mistakes. See, in first point you can see in a slide, like practice your speech in front of a mirror. This helps you the lot. As I'm telling you, everyone, practicing yourself in front of a mirror will boost up your confidence. And seriously, you just practice for 1 or 2 weeks, you'll only get to know the changes in you. The formula can be never grow older. It would help you to talk with your eyes and make effective eye contact with your audience. See, as I told you previously, if you start speaking in front of mirror, you guys will be having more effective, and you guys will be more confident enough while giving the seminar. And that's okay. No one, see, in a room, sit in a front of mirror and practice for 10 minutes daily. No one will see you, no one will laugh at you. So it boosts your energy and help you to grab the attention of audience also. Fine. Now study your audience beforehand. See, in some seminars you can't study your audience. You'll not be knowing who the audience will be. But when you're presenting in front of your classmates, you guys will be knowing very well about your classmates. You can aram se study your audience. Like if you don't know the audience, or you don't know, like we'll take an example of this YouTube live stream. I'll not be knowing who are the audience to study before. So I have to be confident enough, and I should prepare for this presentation so that it will be easy for me. Every audience is a treasure of experience and wisdom that no speaker can match. Yes, audience are very important for the speaker. The way you tap this treasure is to put a priority of relationship with the audience. Fine, if you start having a good relationship with your audience by interacting, by asking them the question. Don't ever target your audience, or audience should not be targeted. They should feel a friendly seminar, so that the audience will interact and the audience will talk to you very well. Try to have familiar faces. Like if you are doing your presentation in front of your classmates, you will be having very familiar faces in the audience. This will helps to make a eye contact and relax way, but serve a bigger purpose. Like daily you'll be seeing your friends, your classmates in front of them. If you present your presentations, no, it will not take a bigger time, or it won't be so bigger. You guys can aramse talk in with your friends. Like some like we'll take an example, like some of them will be very talkative only in a group of 5 or 6 friends. If I call the same person on the stage and I tell him to speak, he'll not be speaking, but in a smaller group he'll be the most talkative one. So that is like lack of confidence, comfort zone. So you guys have to be confident enough while giving a speech. Guys, your attendance list has been posted. Please have a look. Study your audience beforehand. As I told you, you have to study your audience. These all are the key points you have to alert, because it helps you to, and it motivates you very well for your presentation. Do not try to talk to a larger group at the same time. Like if you're starting your presentation, like your first presentation should not be in a larger group. Talk to 10 to people or 15 people, so that you get a confident. Like you should not be so you should not take a gap, or should not be so lag in between. Start talking to 5, 10 people, so that it will be improved. And like guys, even your feedback link has been posted. Please give a feedback of this session, and please fill the attendance form also. I guess you guys have received both the links. If yes, please send us in a live chat. Okay. Making connection with one person at a time, only then you'll be able to shift eventually to the larger group. As I said, you start talking to your friends in 5, 6, 2, 1. First you practice in front of mirror. Later start talking to 5 or 6 people about the topic. You'll be confident enough. Later on, if you face hundred, thousands of people in front of you, you'll be very confident to talk, and you'll be very confident to deliver your speech to them and what you know. Keep shifting your grace. There is an exact amount of time, but definitely as the lesser than 6 minutes, because an eye contact longer than this is not required. If you have a seminar for 1 hour, don't keep on staring a person who is sitting in a front for 1 hour also. He'll get afraid, and it is not a good sign in your presentation also. Just look at the person who is sitting in the front for 6 seconds, then shift to the last row, or the person who is sitting in the right corner or the left corner, or just have a look on your presentation. More than 6 seconds of eye contact, it is a very negative way. You should not have more than 6 seconds of eye contact. Just few seconds you have eye contact, then start talking about your presentation, start explaining about your presentation. This will really help you out. Then do not get stuck in a single phase just to be because he does not agree what you have to say. Like if you start staring at one person, he'll be telling yes, yes, yes to all the points. One point suddenly you'll tell, the person will be like, no, you're not only explaining to that person, you're explaining to all over the crowd. So don't stick on to the one person attention and get a reply to that one person only. You keep on talking to all, so that if one person does not agree, that's okay. Rather than that, 99% people are understanding and getting your point. So don't try to convince a one person in your seminar. Have a target of all the audience. All the audience should understand your point. Not only having like one of your friend, your best friend will be sitting in the class. Man, I have seen this many times. Like if you're giving a presentation in a group in your classroom, if wherever your best friend sit, no, you keep on staring and you keep on explaining to your friend only. That is not a good sign. You should just talk to all your classmates. Just deliver your speech to all your classmates. If your friend giggles or laugh, no, your concentration is gone there. You'll be panic. You don't know what to speak to the next topic and all. This happens. I have seen many times. This, don't ever do this. Don't stare at your best friend. And some will never stare at the best friend. They'll just look up this wall and be seeing the wall and keep on explaining to the wall. That will be very boring session for all of others. Don't do that. Just look at the audience, give a nice smile, give a presentation very well, so that the person who is listening will have the point in their mind. If some other day, if someone asks, hey, that seminar did you attend, which she took, you have some points in your mind, yeah, easily the audience will get your points and grab your points easily. So the flow should be very well. Don't stick on to the same point, keep on explaining, or don't stare the wall and talk to the wall only. Wall will never listen and understand your topics. The who will listen and understand your topic is your audience. So and some hand movement should be done. Don't keep on doing your hand movements. For some points, you have to do hand movements and know your head. Talk to the audience, and if in the middle of your presentation, some of the audience will raise their hands and ask for the questions. That's okay. Take a time. If you don't know the answer, you just tell them, yes, give me the time. I'll come back to you. Or else you're confident enough about their doubt, give a pause to your presentation and explain, or not. Tell them to wait till the end of a session and you can explain their doubt. Never ever stuck into a single phase. This you have to keep in your mind. If you do that, it will be a very difficult thing to you. If you have any doubts, you guys can just send in a live chat so that I can explain to you guys. Or you need any tips regarding this presentation skills, you guys can just put in a live chat so that I will give you more tips regarding this presentation. And who have not liked and subscribed our channel, you guys can go like the 7 Sense aptitude preparation. Like you can subscribe to the channel so that you'll get more information about our classes and all. You guys have any doubts or you want any tips, please let me know. Or you want me to share my experience, I can do that. I know many of you will be having a stage fear also. You guys can send a live chat to me. The points which you did not understand, I can explain you again. I guess it's lagging. Yes, there is no doubt. Yes, the main thing you should have a self confidence before you're presenting or something. If yes, ma'am, for the interview while presenting, what has to be taken care for of most? Yes, in interview, yes, you have to be very particular about your resume, what you have written in your resume, and you have to be very confident enough about telling what has written in the resume, and there should be no false information should be written in the resume. You guys have to be confident enough while talking to the interviewer, and then what are the presenting? What has to be taken care of the most? Yes, the way you sit, the way you behave to the interviewer, the way you talk plays a major role. Whatever you say, be confident in it. Don't panic. If you know, you just tell, yes, I know this. You start explaining the topic. It may be your personal thing or it may be a subject oriented. That's okay. You can explain about subject oriented also, or you can just talk to yourself, talk about what they have asked the question about. Confident plays a major role. You guys have to be very confident enough while you're answering what you're answering and what will be in your resume. You should be have a belief. Okay. I shall acquire the capacity to do it even if I'm not having it. All beginning. Okay. Like if you're in starting, if you're like, yes, your first interview you're facing and you'll be very nervous and you'll not talk to an interviewer in HR round and all. You'll like not talk well, then you'll lose it. So have a confident enough. Think your HR. Yes, I'm talking to HR, and the questions will be asked in a formal way. So I have to answer very well. You keep on answering your questions. Keep on practicing. And the main tip what I have to give is every day have a habit of writing a 5 points what you have done better way. Like today I can talk to a one person giving eye contact for 6 to 7 seconds and I can explain a topic. The next day should not be like I only started speaking with one person. No, next day you have to improve with 5 to 10 people. Then in a larger group. So have a habit of writing 5 to 10 points daily which boost your energy, which makes you confident enough while you're speaking and all. And key points are very important. Just having a key point will have a huge explanation inside it. You can explain it well. Any more questions? Yes. In some for some students, language will be a biggest barrier for them. So no, starting at the starting, no, whichever language you are comfortable, stand in front of mirror, start speaking in that language. Slowly start speaking the knowledge which is required for the seminar, language which is required for the seminar. Keep on practicing it. Like it makes a better way to improve your language also, and it will also help. It will be very helpful to you. Any more doubts? Yeah, like daily presenting a presentation in front of mirror or in front of your friends. Yes, it will be bored to you also. Start recollecting your good memories in your life, what you had in past, so that it will boost your energy. it will boost your confidence, which like some situation which make you to feel great or proud. Like take an example of myself. Whenever I feel low, or like I'm not confident about like taking a session tomorrow, no, I'll think, oh, I had a session last week, I just did it well, so why can't I improve this? Why can't I take this also as a challenge, and why can't I overcome my laziness or my fear, so that it will be more helpful to us. Did you guys got your attendance and feedback link? Yes, communication plays a major role because Anush. Yes, Anush, attendance list has been posted. Please have a look. In nowadays, in the companies, all IT companies or any of the companies, they'll just see your communication level, whether it's good, understandable by any other employees, and you have good knowledge and all. Communication plays a major role, so that keep on talking and keep on googling it about the new topics. Don't waste your time. I'll give a tip. Whenever you go to Google, you search many things. You use Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, something and all. Give 10 or 15 minutes to yourself. Learn something new. Take one word. What is that word? Meaning, where the word is used in the sentence. Keep on learning one or the two words daily. That will improve your knowledge. Anush, please have a look once. It has been posted. Or else any of you please copy the link of the attendance and please forward it to Anush. Have a good practice of learning new words. You have many apps now. You don't need of struggling and all. You have many good English speaking words app, some good app, so that you can easily keep on learning a new words daily and keep on getting a new things daily. And if you keep on learning new words, no, it will be very helpful to you one or the other day to understand, and it will also be a keyword for your presentations also. Note down your 5 points, and yes, if you're free enough, note down which you want to improve, area of improvement. You can write in keep a note for yourself. 100 pages note is enough, or one diary. Keep on writing the good things which made you better today. Keep on writing the points, and which you have want to improve. You can also start improving in that, so that it will be helpful to you, and there will be no negative in your presentation. If you're presenting well, if your ppts are well, if your flow of talking is very good, if your flow of talking to the students or audience is very good, it will not be so negative point. It will be a positive point for you daily. Like, make a note. Today I'm going to learn one word per day. This month start learning one new word per day. The next month start it for two. Then almost you'll be ending up with 5 to 10 words a day, so that your knowledge also improves. Just give 10 minutes of time to yourself for improving your inner confidence, so that if you can't get some word in your presentation, If yeah, some of your friend will, if there is a group presentation, one of your friend will do a PPT and you'll not be knowing anything about the PPT. You just come on the stage and you'll be panic. What she have written? I don't know the word meaning and all. If you start improving this by learning a word meaning and all daily, no, you guys can have a confident. So that you can improve more. Don't ever give up. Give up is a bad decision. Never give up on this. Keep on improving day by day, day by day, day by day. If you improve one or the other day, you'll be very confident enough. Without preparing also, you can go and present yourself very easily. In nowadays also the communication, the presentation skills, no, it is very important in the company. Though you guys are going to join for the companies in this year or next year, I don't know which year you guys are. So please be confident enough and be prepared for your presentation. So that in many you can face a situation like you guys will be tell by your manager tomorrow we'll be having a present meeting. You be ready with your presentation about what you have worked last week. You'll be knowing what you have worked last week, but your teammates what they have worked you'll not be knowing. Please interact with your teammates also. Talk to them, get information, try to grab the information from all, so that if something emergency thing should be happened, you can do it. You can do it very well, and you can improve also, and be present in the situation, what is going on, what should be done. Take a initiative. Starting if you're lag of presenting, that's okay, no worries. Whenever your teachers ask for the presentation, you should be a first one. Whether it's wrong or right, that's okay. Be a first one. Go talk about the topic which you know, and you will be confident enough about the topic, and you'll be very fluent in speaking also. This will really help you guys. Have any doubts? We have another 2 minutes for ending this session. So if you guys have any doubts, or you guys do not understand any topic or any point in the slide, let me know. I would explain you again. Now I guess after listening to your my presentation, you guys are confident enough of giving a presentation in your colleges or in your companies in future. I think you guys are very confident. Is it true? Have a confident guys before giving a speech or a presentation. Be confident enough. No trying and all, Soumya Deep. You have to be confident, and if you're confident enough, trying will not be an option. You should be a first person and you should present yourself there. That's okay. Keep on practicing daily. Have some key points in your mind. If you start talking and what are the key points I just told, just implement it from today, so that it will be improve. It will help you to improve. Anil. Yes. Yes, ma'am, I will try. Yes, you have to. It should be confident enough of presenting the slides and talking about the topic. Any doubts, guys? Fine. Today we are ending the session. Hope I see you next in another session. Thank you. Have a nice day.